Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fall of Mortu. I am Alex. You can find me on Alexander the Dad on TikTok, and we're gonna be playing some tabletop role-playing D&D type game tonight. But I would love to introduce you all to my lovely cast. So we're gonna actually do something a little bit different today. We're gonna do some introductions, and we're gonna do fun facts about our characters. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. I haven't heard it, so I'm gonna hear it along with all of you. So let's have our fabulous Dan start us off.
Hello, my name is Dan, aka Dan the Baker on TikTok. Today I'll be playing Barb, the Bard Goddess of Confidence. Barb's fun fact is she's ambidextrous, which means she is proficient in baton twirling with both of her hands. I'm not, but...
I love it. That's fantastic. Awesome.
Shout out to
Okay.
my boyfriend for letting me use his baton.
Shout out to him. Perfect. So let's go with our mustached man. Exactly. Hello, operator.
Hi, I'm Hello Operator on here and the TikToks. I'll be playing Reginald, Lord of Bridges and patron saint of platonic love. And fun fact about Reginald this week, you know how restaurants have like family-owned restaurants have like that first dollar earned like plaque? Like he has the first copper that he ever pickpocketed like framed on the wall like in his study.
I love it. That's so awesome. All right. And the man who creeps us out, but we love him to death, Justin.
Hello, I'm Jaros1 on TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing Not Pearly, and Not Pearly's fun fact is that he thinks shark teeth are overrated, but his favorite teeth are crab eater seal teeth. They look sick. And I don't have a picture to show, but if you look up crab eater seals, they have like
doing that right now.
Yeah, so just Google it, everybody.
it's
Yeah,
like a
same.
triangle, but it has like waves on the edge of each of the teeth. It's weird. It's cool,
That's kind of cool.
Ooh.
Well, I got
So
a
it's like
follow-up
a
question.
nose
to
Oh
gauge
that.
wow,
sword.
those are really cool.
right?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's terrifying.
Those are his favorite.
We can kind of just put those up.
Mhm.
I got a follow-up question. Why does he think shark teeth are overrated?
Because when you think of cool teeth, everyone goes to shark.
Oh, okay, that's fair. All right. Okay, well, how about we have the wonderful Round go next?
I am Esround D on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm playing Blanca, God of Thoughts. And Blanca's fact this day is she actually tried to go to bar college as a dancer, but had absolutely no rhythm and was not allowed in. So she feels quite spiteful about that. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Our handsome man, Jared.
Hi, I am Jared or Janders, whichever you prefer, and I'm playing Promisque, the demigod of promiscuous love. Fun fact about Promisque is that he's a prolific author in the mortal planes.
But
What site?
Very, very true. Oof.
What genre?
I guess we'll have to find out.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
AO3
I'm
unlocked.
sure it will come up.
I mean, that does sound about right.
Yeah.
Okay, and the person that we missed last week, just near and dear to our hearts, Sin.
Hello, I'm Sin. I am known as sensationally.me on most of my socials, CIN instead of SEN. I am playing Pride, who is the god of pettiness, and a fun fact about Pride is they actually own a lot of outfits, but none of them are theirs, and they've all stolen them out of pettiness. Because every time someone has wronged them, they will either take that person's wallet and buy a new outfit with it, as like reparations, or they will go and just steal parts of their closets.
I mean, Pride's just living our dreams right now. That's awesome.
Truly. It's like a forced sugaring life.
I love it. Okay, awesome. Let's see. So last we left our party, they had gotten a couple of eyeballs. They had made their way to a bar and met a polar bear, where then they met our dark demon lord, Wiro, where they made a deal with him, and everybody kind of did a trade of some sorts to basically get a couple of eyeballs, and then you guys like bunked up in some bedrooms with bear-themed beds and stole teeth from the beds. Did I miss anything?
There was an amazing performance from two party members. I don't know who.
Yeah.
That-
but
That is very true. I did forget about that. There was a fantastic show.
I
One
remember.
bard was missing though, so they didn't get to partake in that.
they were
That is
there in
very true.
spirit. That's why we got
They-
like 28s and stuff.
They did wander off. That is very, very true. Okay, so let's see. I believe last time we left you guys, you were all sitting in the rooms, getting ready to take a rest, I believe. So I will let you go from there, and the day is yours, as you will have it.
So did we get a long rest yet, or are we still in the rooms before the long rest?
I would say you guys haven't taken them yet. I think you were all still talking, so I'll leave that up to you when you want to take that long rest, and if you do.
Okay.
So we have the
what's plan?
eyeballs.
Yeah, we have the eyeballs.
Yeah. And so with these, we'll be able to find Hades' house now. Because I think that's what they're supposed to do. Because I think that's why he had them, was to disguise his house. But now that we have them, I think we can see it.
Oh,
Oh.
clever. I
Do we have to
forgot
like
that part?
put them in front of our eyes, or?
I'm not. I can actually let me. We're about to sleep anyways, so let me. Can I see them, Blanca? I think Blanca has them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I take them, and I cast Inner Worth, otherwise known as Identify.
Ooh.
So I basically know everything about it. I learn its properties, how to use them, how many charges it has, like anything about it.
Okay, awesome. So with this and with studying these eyeballs, that you can kind of get that they have a magical quality, but so does most everything here in the god realm. You don't need to physically hold them up to be able to use them. It's kind of almost like a radius type thing. So if you walk into the area, it kind of reveals what's been hidden with these eyes. These eyes have a very specific purpose. So they don't reveal anything but the one thing, and you do need both of them together.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say we need to. So we need to keep them as a set, but we don't need to like. There's no surgery required. We don't need to put them in our own eyes or anything. We just kind of have to have them on our persons,
Oh,
and it'll
thank
reveal.
God. I was really worried about that part.
Yeah.
Fully puts away his other tools used for surgery.
I don't want to know why you have those. I think with that we should maybe, rest up. It's been a long day. I'm sure we could all use some beauty sleep. I don't need beauty sleep, but I will sleep.
Right, and Regina will take second room in, and Reginald just and close the door.
I just lean against the wall and go, so who would like to bunk with me?
Barb looks at Blanca and says, I'm already braiding her hair, so.
yeah. I feel like, so we're already doing a thing, and
So we just leave to go to the other room,
Yep.
leaving Prom and not Pearly.
Just whisper to Barb, like, I really don't want to catch anything. Is that mean?
I just
A
lean
little,
down,
but also accurate.
Yeah.
I lean down to Knot and I go, so, how about a pillow fight before we go to bed?
Can we bring our own pillows?
Certainly.
I was a sack of teeth.
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
Oh, it's like putting rocks in a snowball.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
I never lose pillow fights.
I really want to roll here. I really want to know. I want to know. I need to know.
I mean, I guess that I don't know. We actually want to like go down that rabbit hole.
Sorry.
We'll
It's
leave it
just
up. We'll fade to black.
I'm sure
Leave it to
Promisque has seen
imagination.
worse.
Yeah, leave it to imagination.
Um,
So if there's anything else you want to do, we'll fade to black. But if there's anything you want to do before we take that long rest,
I can roll like sleight of hand or thieves' tools, something like that for it if you'd like. I'd like to make sure nobody's gonna like if they open my door, a pot or a pan or something like that's going to fall. Same with like
I'd say,
windows.
yeah, I'd say if you're in the room by yourself, so yeah, you're probably able just to kind of jerry rig something pretty easily.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
and then-
probably just check for like that no one is looking at us like through stuff, like through paintings and stuff that Blanca's used to, like looking at, like keeping an eye out for like people that are watching us.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead, roll perception.
Thank God you said perception. At 20.
That's right. Okay, perfect. So you're able to take a look, and you're able to like, even though like the door's closed, there's only like really the one window to kind of look out of. You're able to kind of like just glance through it, and you can see like there's people kind of passing by in the street, but you guys are kind of tucked away to the side of the building, so you're not out front. So there's really nobody like walking by, or you don't really see anybody peeping in on you.
Cool. Oh,
Barb just does her nighttime skin routine.
Blanca writes all of it down.
There's several. Oh, it's so
Just
many
gonna
steps. It's like one of those
have a
Korean
notebook.
beauty supply or beauty
takes hours.
YouTubers. Yeah.
Yep. Have a notebook with just stuff that Blanca writes down in her notebook, and now this is going to be a part of it.
Okay, awesome. If there's nothing else, then we will fade to black, and then we'll wake up in the morning, or what you could perceive as morning around here.
I imagine Reginald's a pretty early riser. He and Regina would be downstairs drinking coffee, waiting for the rest of the party.
Okay. All right. So you go downstairs to go wait for everybody, and Igor is already awake at the bar. Cleaning. He's always cleaning for some reason. Everything's dirty apparently. He's just making a mess of it as it goes, probably. Just kind of knocking stuff over. Bare stuff. But yeah, so he's down there. He pours you a cup of coffee and what would be. It doesn't look like it's ever actually been cleaned, kind of coffee pot.
That's the way I like it.
Perfect.
All right, and I need everybody to roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Just a straight 20.
Just a straight 20. Not a
Or
gay
20.
one.
4.
19.
19.
11.
Okay, 7.
11.
Okay. What was your sin?
1.
1. Okay,
Oh.
perfect. Okay, so as
Perfect.
you're
Perfect,
Reginald,
you said.
as you're there, the door to the bar just kind of pops open, and Pride comes wafting in.
Oh, welcome back, Ed.
Oh, thank you. Have you seen Blanca?
Oh, right, she's upstairs asleep. She'll be down in a right minute.
Oh, okay. And Pride is going to immediately sit down next to Reginald.
Right, Ed. Coffee.
Thanks, and I take his cup and drink it.
No, that was actually my chew spit. Very well. More coffee, please.
Oh, you got it. And you see Igor, he comes and brings you another, mug and starts filling it up with the black goopy liquid that you've been enjoying all morning.
Thank you.
It was this one.
It's, yeah, they can tell you. Her name's Pride.
Oh, yes, Pride. And they put their hand out.
You just see this big polar bear paw come out. Did you say
Oh.
Pride?
Yes.
I have something for you. Hang on. You see him? He kind of goes under the bar a little bit, and he pulls out an envelope and slides it to you.
I take it and I open it.
Okay, and inside it reads, "Our records indicate that you have not been not contacted us regarding your carriage's service contract on your vehicle. You're receiving this notice because your crafter's warranty has expired, and maybe about to expire. By neglecting to activate your coverage, you risk being financially liable."
Mm.
That seems real serious. You should probably look into that. I'd write him back.
No, it's fine. I am gonna note the name of the company of whoever reached out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is Allies Carriage Service.
And I put it
I
in
got-
Reginald's pocket.
Go ahead, roll sleight of hand, and Reginald, do a perception.
Oh god.
I didn't roll great.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
27.
Ooh.
Baby.
Ooh.
6.
So
That's
close. So
very close.
so close. Okay, so you're able to slip it in with ease. He's having a
If I
chat
ever
with
got it.
Oh, insert bar joke here. Sorry.
So he's having a pleasant conversation with Regina as you're able to slip it in there.
Regina, you can't have none of this coffee. It's got sugar in it. It's the way I like it. Black, 2 sugars. It's black
Good
is nice and
morning,
sweet and sunny.
everyone.
Oh,
I
hello
s-
there.
Hello, I slept so well last night. And I would like to waltz up next to everyone, sit down, and look at the polar bear and go, "Oh, hello there. My name is Primiske. It's nice to meet you."
Igor, he puts out his bear paw
Oh,
and shakes your
Igor,
hands.
look. These are really nice paws you have there. I love a good bear. I mean, yeah, it's just you're so.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yes. I would like, whatever mezcal you have.
Mezcal. What is mezcal?
It's like smoked tequila.
Okay, I'll find something. Okay, so he goes back and brings you back a little tiny little ball glass. You know, it's got some tequila with a nice amber color to it.
Ooh, and I take a nice sip, put a gold on the table, and slide it towards him.
Thank you. All right, and Round and Knot, what are you two doing?
I'm also gonna get down
Barb too.
to the others.
Oh yeah, that's right, Barb. Yes. Okay, so everybody just kind of all congregates in the main area, and you guys are all just having your breakfasty drinks of choice.
Right. I know you like to wander off, but this does not seem like the right place to do it. Could we not do that again?
I had to do something. But
Leave a note.
I wanted
Just leave a note. That's all I'm asking. Leave a note. I gotta
know,
do
Blanca,
something.
Blanca, I
Yeah?
feel like you're getting so much stronger because that thought really slipped my mind.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's so lovely, and I really wanted to apologize because you were right about the marbles, but I think again, you know, you were just really good at making me forget. I ended up finding the marbles, and
Marble.
Pride is gonna pull out 10 marbles.
That's not. I thought he had the marbles. The old guy. I wrote old crazy guy has marbles.
Oh, he does. It's just you said I had some too, and I had said I didn't, and I think I just forgot.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure you're right.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice to have a friend I can trust.
Blanca's just gonna
Uh,
hug Pride.
Barb walks up to the barkeep and just says, "Hi there. Good morning. Can I get a medium half calf soy no foam latte with 2 pumps of vanilla? Thank you."
Without breaking eye contact, you just see his hand reach down, and it just comes out with it and just sets it right in front of you.
Ooh.
Lovely.
I'm gonna
And
put
I'll
down a
flip him.
gold in front of Barb. This one's on me.
Oh. Thank you, handsome.
Oh, of course.
I just
So,
realized.
Igor,
Just realized I have a passive insight on like at 19. Should probably do some sort of deception check. The passive insight of 19, even though I don't want to do it.
Do you trust Pride inherently?
I don't. I've been rolling insight, but I don't want to roll insight. Like it's just my passive insight.
I mean, I'll roll
That's up to you.
deception. I'm fine
that's
with
up to you
that.
too.
You decide. I'm okay with both. It's just I just noticed my character sheet suddenly. I haven't
26.
looked at it. Oh damn.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
inherently trust Pride.
Don't notice a
Yeah.
thing.
This fits, yes.
Okay, and Igor, he's kind of scanning over all of you, and he looks at Nott and goes, "Jude, there. I have something for you." Game last night. You see, and he pulls out a little package that's just covered in like brown paper. And he just slides it over to you.
To who?
To Nott, to you.
Oh. Just looks at it, shakes it a little bit. For
You can't get-
slow.
You hear a slight kind of rattle sound inside.
I open it.
Okay, so you rip open the brown packaging, and inside you find a small piece of paper, and you find a silver necklace with what it looks like an empty. It kind of has the shape of like a little crystal, but it's hollow, so it's kind of like a little tiny glass. And on top, it's got a little like kind of a spike that sits on top of it.
Is there anything else in the box?
Yeah, there's a little note inside the box.
What does the note say?
So you fold open the paper, and written on there, it says, "This is the heart of this is the Crimson Heart. You know what to do. Love, Grandma."
Okay. I'll put the necklace and the note in my bag for now.
Okay, roll a history check for me.
Sure. 9.
9. Okay. That's actually good enough. You get the memories of living with your grandmother and all the kind of kooky stuff that she used to have around the place, and you recognize this necklace, and it's been kind of like in the family for a long time. And essentially, you kind of put together that if you prick your finger on it and sacrifice 10 of your HP, you'll gain advantage on an attack or a check.
Okay. Cool.
Grandma.
I'll put that in my notes.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're hanging out at the bar?
I think Barb will turn to everyone and just say, "All right. So what's the plan today, y'all?"
What are the other 2 items that we are looking for again?
There was a jar and a heart, I
Mhm.
believe.
And we were thinking about getting the jar first in order to put the eyes in them, right?
A jar of death and a heart of a pure mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Personally, I think we should grab the heart first. so we can put them in at the same time.
Well, to be fair, do we know where either of these items are?
I believe
Well,
they're
at home, I imagine.
yeah, they are. They do belong to
Right.
Hades, I believe. At least I know the
Right.
mortal one does.
Or maybe we just grab whichever one we figure out where he is first.
I might be able to help with this. And I'm going to use a spell. I'm going to use sending to what was it, Nave?
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Hey, it's Promisque in the underworld again. We should grab coffee. You free tonight?
So 13 words if you want.
Oh, I really miss your company and would love to catch up.
Okay. So you just send that off and
Yep.
you get a message back. Is it like a telepathy thing? Remind me again how that one works. Or is
It's
it
telepathy. Yeah.
telepathy thing. Okay, so you get kind of like that pause, kind of waiting, and then you get a little twinge. Your ears kind of, burn for a second, and then you get the "I would be delighted," and then gives you the name of a cafe.
Well, seems like I've got a date. So let me go check that out. It's an old fling of mine and a certain Hades. So might be good intel.
Right. Well, perhaps you should take someone with you. Well, we are in the world of the damned and whatnot.
That is
Not
fair.
necessarily with you, but hide in the background at the very least.
I'm good at hiding in the background.
Blanca, would you mind coming?
No, I would. Yes, I would like to come. I think it's a good
Okay.
idea.
Perfect. And would you also like to
Blanca-
tag along with me? No, it's a joke.
Ew.
Don't get it.
So what she meant
so-
was,
Just I look to Barb. I look to Barb like, explain this.
Later.
maybe when you're older.
But Blanca, if you're going to be going separate, maybe I should hold on to the eyes while you're gone so that they're kind of with the rest of the group, and I feel like that's safer.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I feel that's a smart idea. I'm not gonna just hand them to Barb like in the middle of this. I'm just gonna check around to see if anyone is watching us before I hand them. Just not be swinging those around in the eye stalks, just because that would be weird. Well, it is
to be
like
fair-
the evil. It's like the evil place, so I guess it will be okay. I think I'm just gonna swing them by the eye stalks. Just
To be
like,
fair, the
swing them,
nerve endings
throw
are
them.
not. The nerve endings are not still attached. They're just clean eyeballs.
Just the ball.
Just
Okay,
just
then
just the eyeball part.
I'm just gonna do like this over the table and just see if I can.
I'll just-
By this time, there's been a few people that have kind of come to the bar, and you just see an already drunken orc demigod just kind of look over, and he's like, "Hey, high rollies, I love that game." And he goes back to his drink.
I need to know the rules of this game.
Ladies,
Barb
can
will
we
take the eyes and pocket them.
please not play eye rollies with the legendary artifacts that are going to help us save the world?
Let
I
us have some
didn't use-
fun.
I used the soft side of my finger. I didn't use the nail.
What would you recommend you play with them
Oh.
then?
Right.
Oh, why did that make it worse?
Reginald's just going to grumpily go back to his coffee.
And that's not the only one who can be gross.
Oh, Reginald, that's your chewing tobacco. Here's your coffee.
Oh, thank you. They're about the same texture here.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So, you guys gonna go off on your date? You gonna go hang around? What's everybody's plan here?
I'm going straight there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
I also,
Okay.
as we're leaving, I checked to see what the tavern's called on the way out. Because I totally
that's right.
forget.
Oh, it was the Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah.
Snuggly Duck.
Fuzzy, wasn't it Fuzzy?
I'm sorry.
Fuzzy.
Oh
Fuzzy.
my gosh.
We're
I'm
at
getting
the
confused.
fuzzy duck.
The fuzzy duckling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fuzzy Duck.
I'm
yeah.
getting confused with my
Yeah.
home game because we use that name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the
You
Fuzzy
like
Duck.
ducks, don't
The
you?
fuzzy
just
duckling.
I
enjoy
do.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fun name.
Okay.
It's a great
Ducky
dive bar
Fuzz.
name.
Fuzzy duckling. Fuzzy duckling.
Okay, so the two of you take off and everybody else stays put.
During my day of wandering, did I get any leads by chance?
Go ahead and roll. Be a good roll for that. Roll investigation.
20.
20. Okay, nice. So you actually did kind of hear some chatter around town, kind of about Hades' plan up top and, taking over and darkness consuming the above. And basically kind of, expanding the city for everybody. And everybody down is, relatively excited because, now they're not going to always be down. They can go up when they want to and not have to worry about light and, goody two shoes people and people being nice and all that sort of stuff. And some people, you kind of hear chit chat and they're kind of just whatever about it. Like they don't care. Like, they're homebodies. They don't really plan on leaving anyway, even if the top does get opened up to them or even if they could go up there, they don't really want to. But yeah, you kind of hear some chatter about his plan a little bit, and you actually do hear somebody talking about how he's split up some magic items. He was out, collecting some, and now he split them up.
Like just that they're split up?
Yeah, that he doesn't carry them on his person, basically.
Any of you know where Hades frequents, or did you hear anything about it?
Nope.
I
think
can't
that
say
might be
I have,
what-
Roy.
Might be what the pretty boy's checking out. Sounds like he had a little lead.
His ex? Or something?
So on that note, we're gonna
was worth
flash
paying
over
attention.
to the cafe, and we're gonna have Promisque walking right into the cafe. A sign above it says "The Darkened Cup."
The darkened cup. I love it. I walk in and immediately look around to see if Nave is there.
Okay, so you take a look around, and there's a few people kind of sitting there, and then you actually do recognize a dark cloaked figure, not facing the door, often kind of like the back corner of it at like a little tiny booth.
Okay. I'm going to get 2 cups of coffee, and bring it over, set one down, then sit down and go, "It's been forever. How are you doing?" And I reach out and grab their hand.
Okay, perfect. And Blanca, what are you doing as he goes in?
I am attempting to hide, or be
Okay.
inconspicuous. One of the two.
Okay, roll stealth for me.
Yes. Check. I just got you on. Yeah. That is 12.
Okay, 12's not too bad. You're pretty much able to kind of stay inconspicuous if you're just kind of hanging outside, maybe sitting at one of the tables out there, just kind of looking around. Nobody really pays mind to somebody just kind of sitting outside, like waiting.
Round disconnected for a second.
So, yeah,
Oh.
they missed all of that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Can you hear us?
12.
Take 2.
12.
Okay. 12 is good. Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So 12 is good. You're able to kind of sit at like one of the tables outside of the cafe, and nobody really pays too much mind to you, just kind of sitting out there, just kind of looking around.
Cool.
Okay, and Promisque, as you come in, what two coffee drinks did you order?
Oh, just 2 black coffees.
Oh, okay, perfect. And so the
Yeah.
cloak figure kind of turns, and it's somebody with a very dark complexion with like red eyes for the pupils, and they look and they're Promisque. You remember my
Love it.
favorite.
Oh, of course. And I sit
And
down, and I've been like,
you see
it's been
a hand.
so long since we've talked, and I figured I was in town. I'd love to catch up. How have you been?
And the hand comes out, and it's just this like jet black, like kind of just skeletonally sickly hand that kind of comes out to shake yours. And you take it, and it's
Mm.
cold. It's cold
Mm.
to the touch. And Nave looks at you. I've been fantastic. You know, demoning the underworld, damnation, all of that. Torturing the innocent as it is.
Oh, never gets old.
Never does.
I don't mean to cut this short, but I do need to get something off my chest. It's been weighing on me for a while. So
That wouldn't be the first time.
Hades?
Of course.
We kind of had a fling for a little bit. Happened a while back. And I just want to get this in the air because I don't want anything to come between us.
Well, I do appreciate you coming to me and talking to me about this. We've chatted about it,
Okay.
so it's not a surprise. I mean, look at you.
I mean, look at me.
Look at us.
I'm very glad that we can talk openly and honest about this. I mean, besides, I mean, now we're confidants and we can talk about all the dirty secrets about Hades.
Oh, really? But of course.
Oh, yes. I mean, don't even get me started on the flame whip.
Oh, yeah. He does enjoy that.
Oh, me too. Oh, and he'd go on and on about how great he was so many times, right? And there was that oh, what was it? Jar of death or something like that he boasted about.
Mm-hmm. Of course, of course.
Yeah, he was like, it's so secure, nobody will ever find it, and
No,
it was in
never, never.
such an obvious place, like, oh God, where was it? Did you remember?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. That's going to be a 19 for a 30.
30. Okay. Perfect. So, of course, I remember.
Oh, where was it again? It was so silly.
Oh, you know me. Nothing's for free. What do I get out of this deal?
What do you get out of it? Well, I've been.
I mean, besides the pleasure of your company.
Oh, well, that's always on the table. I've been traveling around the mortal plane and seeing the fun they've had, and I've learned a couple of things, and I just like wander up their arm a little bit, and I go, I know a little place, a little out of the way. It's called the Fuzzy Duckling. I'm staying there, and perhaps if you aren't doing anything tonight, you could stop by.
What time? What time were we thinking?
Oh, are you ready in 20?
Oh, I could always be ready.
Perfect.
Okay. You actually plan on making good on that?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either deception or persuasion. So persuasion it is.
Yep. 25.
Okay, 25 it is, and Nave looks at you. It's like, why don't we head there now?
I like that idea. We'll chat on the way.
There we go.
And I
they reach out their hand for you.
Oh, I take their hand.
Okay, and you both head back to the inn.
And I just wink at Blanca. And then kind of do like just a little bit of space.
Okay, can I roll to see if I get that? So I feel like
Yeah.
I rolled a 15. I don't know if that's like an intelligence check, because then it'll be a 14.
That's a
think
good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say that's good.
I think so. I'm gonna
think
say
so.
within eyesight. Do you call it the eyesight? I'm looking for the English word. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay in eyesight, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, perfect. So you both head in, fade to black.
Do I learn anything about the jar?
So after we fade to black,
I'm gonna stay outside the door if they go like into a room, just to be safe.
okay.
You hear a lot.
Oh no. I mean, I imagine so, but darn.
Well, the question is, do you write it down?
Of course I do. If I sense a pattern or an idea or like things I didn't know, I'm gonna write it all down. Also, I have
There's
a list.
many patterns.
I'm sure you get a lot.
Of Promiscuous partners that we are betting on. So I do have that list. So I'm just adding to that list. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad I
so-
brought this in tonight.
Oh, that's fantastic. Promiscuous, roll a Constitution save for me.
Oh god.
Ooh, dear.
I'm better at those, but oh god, that's a 7.
Oh,
Ugh.
no.
That should be. I feel like that should be rolled with advantage though, because it's kind of your whole thing.
No, I'd say this is an old fling. You know, never know.
Yeah.
So I would roll just a d6 of damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
What
5 damage.
kind of them? Is it
Okay,
Yeah, is
psychic
that-
no big deal.
or is it
Just a little
No,
fun.
I was expecting it.
I imagine that's
Necrotic.
bludgeoning.
That's
Absolutely.
bludgeoning, yeah.
It
Little
might be
necrotic
piercing,
here
but
and
you
there.
never know. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
necrotic. Okay, perfect. So you come out and you do have a name for the jar.
Mm.
And that name is. So you find out that Chardonnel, the queen of puzzles, is keeping this jar for Hades.
I come back out to the bar. Is everybody there?
I would say so.
My hair is floofed up. I lean down on the bar, look Reginald in the eyes, and hand a paper over.
Right, what's this in?
It's location to the jar.
Oh,
Queen of
Right then.
puzzles.
uh, we as a group have not been doing right well at those.
I like puzzles.
Blanca's gonna come down like 30 seconds later, looking haunted.
I think we're gonna be fine at puzzles. You guys are very smart, very capable. I think you're gonna be great at puzzles.
Is that one all right? And he's going to point at Blanca.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll forget
Right.
it eventually.
In
Hopefully.
therapy.
In therapy.
Roll a
No.
roll an intelligence save for me.
Oh no. That's not my. That's not. Oh, I actually rolled kind of high. That's cool.
Okay.
I do have a negative. I keep forgetting that. 13.
13. Okay, so yeah, over time this memory may fade, but it still might haunt your dreams from time to time.
Cool.
Okay, perfect. So you all have a name. You got a little bit of info. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this tavern?
Get something to eat. And yeah, I'll say head out.
Get a round of buffalo wings and yeah, I don't know.
Okay, like who's the smartest of us? Reginald?
That's a great question.
I don't know about that.
We're all charisma people, so
I
I'm
have an
pretty
8
smart.
intelligence.
Not
A
really.
bonus.
both Barb and Blanca, I think, have -1 intelligence. So
So does Reginald.
Oh,
I'm a
no.
pretty
Oh, no.
smart individual.
Hot
You're
and
pretty.
smart? That does not seem fair.
You think I'm pretty?
Well, I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay, so Igor has packaged you all up some sandwiches as a request of a parting gift, and he does kind of lean over to Reginald and he goes, "You look like you might need to-go cup."
Right, I appreciate you.
He
Fill up my
pulls
little
out
thermos.
like a keg about like yay big, around and tall, and hands it to you. He goes, "This bad boy holds a lot of liquid for you."
That is devilishly sweet of you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Sorry, I'll give these out to my devotees. And I'll hand him a little ceramic bridge that Reginald's been working on in pottery class.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. You see him, and he kind of just puts it back on the little bar shelf behind him on display. And you do notice, you look at this keg, and it has 5 like spouts kind of randomly all over it. So like one up top, one down below, one in the middle. They're all just kind of all over this thing. But there's 5 in total.
I'm gonna test one of them out. What's it do?
So you turn it, and some coffee starts to kind of drizzle out of it.
Okay. What happens if I turn a different one?
You turn another one, and some water starts to come out of it.
I am testing out the other 3.
Okay. So you have coffee, water. One has ale. The other one has some of his legendary mead that's coming out of
Okay.
it, and the other one is a underworld bourbon.
Ooh. All right, I top off my coffee and we're moving along.
So this is the keg of holding. It holds about 500 gallons of up to 5 liquids.
Like 500 gallons each or 100 gallons of each?
100 gallons of each, so 500
Okay.
gallons total. And it's
I'm okay
not
with this.
heavy. It's pretty lightweight.
I need this in
That's-
real life.
Gonna sling that,
Yeah.
sling my my koozie over my back, and yeah, I'm good.
All right, and as you're all about to leave, Promisca, you feel a tap on your shoulder, and Nave is standing behind you. And then,
Hello.
hello, my dear. And you just you feel a little bottle, just kind of slip into your little
My harness.
little harness. Yeah, just kind of like propped right up there
Yeah,
for
just
all
it's
to see.
poking out each side. Yeah. What's this?
Just a little thank you gift.
Oh.
And Nave heads out the bar door with a toodaloo.
I put it into my techwear pants.
And as you look at it before you put in, it looks like it's like an active like ship in a storm. They're like constantly going. Like you see thunder and lightning kind of going. Like it looks like a little picturesque ship that's caught in a storm.
Is it like a big bottle or just a small?
It's just
vial?
like a little bottle, about like yay big or so. Just like
Okay.
you can hold it in your hand.
Ooh.
As you kind of turn it, it's constantly in like motion. You just kind of see lightning just constantly going off.
Oh, that's nifty. I like that. Thank you, Nave. Oh, they're gone.
Oh yeah, they're long gone.
I was distracted.
That's
All
Let's
right,
keep it moving, pretty boy.
Okay, so everybody heads out.
I think so.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So all of you head back out into the town. It's about, I'd say it's probably about like midday, even though it's still dark. It looks the same all time. As you guys head out, you can kind of see it's kind of a busy street at the time. People are walking around, enjoying the darkened afternoon as it is. You see some people going into some shops here and there, chit chatting about their days, the mortals that they've claimed, the sacrifices that they've gotten. Some people are talking about their finances, and they could use a few more sacrifices, as it were. But yeah, it seems like a pretty neutral day.
Right, so everything seems completely normal down here, versus the um, genocide that's going up top. Does nobody have any idea what's going on up there?
I
Maybe
I
they
did
do.
hear. I did hear that the plan is to expand down here, up there.
Oh. So they do know. Are they talking about it like differently? Because we know he's done it before. Are they talking about it in a way that they are expecting him to do it this time? Or are they talking about it like in a, oh, he's at it again kind of way?
Probably closer to the latter. I won't lie. I wasn't really listening. I don't really listen to unimportant people.
Right. But it's important to us right now.
This guy can collect information. He's been doing it.
That's true.
I mean, at the end, what's so wrong with letting some of the gods and goddesses down here get some fresh air at the end of the day, you know?
Oh, I've
Like
got
they're
nothing against that, really. It's the
I don't.
fresh air where we have to do the genocide thing. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really sound like fresh air so much as like taking over.
Hmm.
I think at the end of this, what if we, we should like start a petition to allow like open borders between the above ground and underground.
No more eye doors.
No
But
more
the,
eye doors.
I'm
but
okay with that.
I'm sensing that people will get past the eye because there are other ways to get back and forth. So if the gods up top can get down here, the gods down here must know how to sneak up there, right?
Oh, they all sound like good ideas, and I think we should talk about it. I think there's probably good things and bad things to it. One of the gentlemen at my little meetings is named Siegfried. He's the god of, unfortunately, flammable children's toys. And if he
Oh,
were to meet with one of the guys down here, Boston of Arson, that might be a bad mix-up.
that is true.
But
That
what
is
if
not
they
a good.
like combine their efforts to make the most combustible child's toy
Well,
That's
right,
nice.
and
That's
that's
and
nice.
then
why.
market it that way? They can make a fortune.
Oh yeah, like
Can we
it
be
is
sued?
meant to.
As I
Are
right, right
we?
as you say sued, you see like an elf, like a dark elf in like a full suit, pop around. Be like, did you say Sue?
Sued.
Su- yes, sued. And he comes walking up. Uh, he goes, "Is a Dewey Howdem Cheatham, at your service, lawyer god." And he puts out his hand.
Of course, the lawyer god is down here.
From one clerk to another, nice to meet you.
He shakes your hand. He's like, "Now for a small fee, we might be able to get you something."
Well, right now we're not really in the business of making explosively flammable children's toys, but should we come to that, I'm sure we'll let you know.
Oh, I hear it's quite lucrative. I mean, we can all make a little cheddar on the side.
I'm sorry, flammable children's toys are lucrative.
It's all about profit margin.
They can only burn it once.
Exactly.
They
Then
have
they
to get
have
a
to
new
buy it
one.
They
again.
have to
It's
buy a new one,
fantastic.
yeah.
On the
And
mortal plane, there's a game called Little Inferno. You should check it. It's amazing.
Point of
and it's
order
not-
here. Are we talking like sparklers and candles, things that should be flammable, and where marketing goes, or teddy bears?
Sam's teddy bears.
You know, I'm sure if you market it correctly, they'll spread like wildfire.
Barb.
You
Even
see
I got
Dewey,
that
he's
one.
like, well,
I
you
got
see
that
Dewey,
one.
he's like, well, whenever you're ready
Set the
to,
market
you know,
ablaze.
I have literally murdered people for 15 silver, and this is a moral conundrum for me.
15.
Let's put a pin in this. We'll find you if we need, you know.
I got
need
your
this later.
card.
Must have a card.
hand
of
you,
some sort.
hand you a business card. It literally just has
Yeah.
his name on it. He goes, you know where to find me, and he walks off.
Just make an ambulance sound and you'll come running, right?
Okay, so we're all standing in the street.
We're
What are we doing?
walking.
What's the plan?
Wow, I'm headed
Okay, walking
towards
through the
the
street?
We be
queen
walking.
of puzzles.
Okay. Do you know where the Queen of Puzzles is?
I'm expecting, I'm expecting him to know, so I'm just following.
Would I know?
I don't feel like you would.
Okay. I'm
Obviously at a
suddenly
game
I
store.
stop in the middle of the street and turn around and go, I just realized I have no idea where I'm headed.
Oh. Thought you were the smart one.
Oh, well, in certain ways, yes. Directions, I'm not that great with.
If you really just believe in yourself and follow your heart, I'm sure you'll get us there eventually.
You're
agree with
right.
Barb.
I just turn to somebody and I go, excuse me.
And you see like a little like goblin just yeah.
Hello. Do you know where the Queen of Puzzles is?
What's that?
I wish I knew.
Me too.
Never mind.
Hey, jaunts off. Hey, not do a perception check for me.
Me?
Mhm.
6.
Got nothing. It's a nice day out.
Only
I'm gonna
not
look
to make
for
the
large. I'm gonna look for large signs of like jigsaw puzzles.
I'm gonna look for a game store. 'Cause they
Game
gotta
store.
be at a game store. I feel like this is the place to be. Full of neckbeards. You gotta be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a
um,
place with people more confused than Miss Blanca.
Because we have the eyes, do we want to try looking for Hades' house?
Might as well. I'll be on the lookout for puzzles. Blanca's on the lookout for game stores, and
Yes.
Not you can be on the lookout for the house.
I'll do my best.
I'm gonna roll
Okay.
perception to find game stores.
Okay, yeah. The three of you roll a perception check for me.
Can I give Blanca the help action?
And Not. I just want to say
Oh,
you were excellent at pillow fighting last night, and you get a bardic inspiration.
Thank you. I will use it.
I rolled an 18 and a 17, so that'll be a 24.
Is it a D8?
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
14. Okay. Are you
rolled double.
asking? I think Barb had the eyes. Are you getting them from her, or how? Where's everybody's like stuff at?
Barb, can I hold the eyes for a moment?
Here, I'll hold on to the eyes and I'll just hold your hand, and I think the magic will kind of flow through me. How about that? I feel like we shouldn't be throwing them around out in the open right now.
That's probably a good
Okay.
idea.
I just kind of will look at your hand. All right.
Okay. So you're all kind of wandering through the town, looking and searching, and you do actually come across a game shop. And right above on a wooden sign, it's not a puzzle piece, but you can kind of see it's like a checkerboard kind of sign, and it says the Gilded Puzzle.
Ooh. Okay. Found something. You can point it out to everyone who's looking obviously in the wrong directions.
There's just no puzzles anywhere.
There's right there, like a big golden puzzle piece.
Oh, there it
What's
is.
a puzzle?
Like that's the difficult stuff where you have to fit them together and they never fit.
Oh, toothies. Got it.
Oh yeah, I guess they do fit together too.
Okay. So are you all going
I think
into?
it's gonna head that direction, yeah.
Okay.
Very confidently, like I got this. Even though I know I do not got this.
Okay. So as all of you go, are you guys all following, or is this just Blanca that's marching?
I'll follow.
Okay. Okay. So you're all starting to walk towards the puzzle game shop, and let's see. Reginald and Regina, roll a perception check for me.
Right, and a remind. That is going to be a 17 plus 10, 23.
23. Okay.
And Regina is going to be a 6.
Okay. So you, as you're walking, you see Regina. She's like clapping her little claws together as you guys are getting closer to the game shop, and you do actually notice that there is a hand close to your shoulder.
Right, and I'll turn around. I'll grab the hand and act like I'm shaking it. But my other hand's going to kind of go to my rapier. How can I help you, Ann?
It's Barb.
Oh, hi, Bob. Lovely to meet you again.
Sorry,
not
there was a
talking to you
little-
like that.
There was
I
a
miss it.
fuzzy. There was a fuzzy on your
was?
shoulder. Yeah, I had to try to.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. I'm sorry. Personal space.
Oh, of course. She backs up.
I want to get a shirt made with that now.
We need
Personal
to.
space.
We all need to.
with a crab on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Yes,
crab.
God,
It says
yes.
personal space.
The crab has to be on the back of the shoulder though. Like the
Just,
crab has
yeah,
to
like,
be
it's
around
just printed
here.
like right here. Yeah. Can
Personal
we get that in the merch store?
Can we please get that?
Chris.
Hello.
Okay.
Is anyone here?
So you go into the game shop, and it's kind of a jumbled mess. Like there's just all manner of games. There's cards. There's like old board games, and they're just like all over the place in just this huge mess. Like there's checker pieces on the floor. There's chess pieces that are just kind of like not with a board. There's like maybe just the king and the pawn next to each other that's missing the other ones, and there's just the place just looks like it's in ruin. But there's also
feel
prices
like-
on everything.
We are in the right place. We are definitely in the right place.
And there's nobody here.
So when you first walk in, you don't hear anything. And as you're kind of standing there and you call out, all of a sudden you hear this loud toppling sound as this huge stack of just like boxed board games just comes falling down. And there is a small owl folk that is there and just and just falls down.
I quickly go to help him.
Yes. Can I
Are you
please- yeah.
okay?
It stands up and it's a. He stands up and he's brushing his vest off and so whoo. Well, thank you. Might who you be?
Oh, Promisque.
What's out his wing? Lovely to meet you. Hubert.
Hubert. Oh, it's lovely to meet you too.
Likewise. What brings you folks to my shop?
Well, we're puzzle and board game connoisseurs. And we were in town and we saw such a spectacle of your shop and we had to come in.
I was like, well, I do have the finest missing board games, broken puzzle pieces, basically anything that'll kind of set people off when they buy a board game or game of such.
Blanca's eyes.
Deck of
is
cards with
just gonna
the
light
two
up.
missing.
Blanca's eyes is gonna light up with like glee because this is like missing pieces, which is her kind of deal. So
That is
she's
absolutely
just
her
gonna
jam.
completely forget what we're doing and start looking at stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you just start rummaging through everything
Mhm,
as
mhm.
you're going through, and roll a perception for me.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
7.
7. Okay. So you're so enthralled of just finding like card games that are just missing. You like find like magic decks that have no mana, and all the cards are
Oh.
bent. You find just a bunch of things that are just things that would be infuriating to somebody that loves games. But you were just elated.
Yep. This is perfection.
All right. And what is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna go Hubert.
Peace.
And I walk over to the chessboard that has like only a couple of pieces on it. Are these the only pieces you have?
Hmm. For that set, yes, I can probably scrounge you up a full set, but nothing will match.
Oh, that's fine. Truthfully, I might need a couple of knights, a bishop. But what I really would like to see is the queen.
Hmm. The queen, you say?
Yeah.
I might be able to help you there.
Oh, that would be delightful.
And he goes off into the back room. And a few minutes later, he comes out and he's got a little chest, and he hands you this little tiny chest.
Oh, and I open it up.
And inside you find a silver queen piece that has diamonds in the top of it where the crown would be.
Well, this is nice.
Limited
Very
edition.
nice. Does it have any like markings or anything on it?
No, it's
No?
just a queen.
I put it back in the box and I would go, Hubert, I was hoping for a different queen, one of the living or unliving, kind.
Oh, what do you mean?
I look back at everybody else.
Frank is gone.
um, I heard that there is a queen of puzzles, and being puzzle connoisseurs that we are, I would be delighted to meet this queen of puzzles.
Ooh, a queen of puzzles, huh? Ooh. Hmm. Well, that would be delightful. Don't get too many gods or demigods coming into my shop. Not a lot of board game enthusiasts, unfortunately, down here.
Well, who do you get in the shop that might be interested or might be this queen?
Honestly, I don't really get too many customers. I think I've had a couple of people come in, but they usually just kind of laugh and then leave.
Oh. How
It's a
much
bit
for
sad.
this? How much for this queen?
For the queen, for you, take it. You
No,
seem
no,
quite
no,
nice.
no,
Just
no, no. How
please, please,
much?
please,
Please.
please.
I put down 2 gold. I am. You're running a wonderful business, and you're doing exactly what you should be doing because it
Well,
makes you happy.
it does. Thank you. It really does. So thank you for that.
Of course.
But
But
was
you're sure you
we-
don't know who the Queen of Puzzles is?
unfortunately, I
Nothing
can't
in
say
the
I
back
do.
of your mind, like summer of '82. You were in like God camp, and you had like a little fling with a freckly girl and loved jigsaw puzzles, something like that. Nothing. No.
I mean, 82 was a good year.
It's a great
Lot
year.
of lot of ancient puzzles.
Mm.
You kind of see him getting lost in his thought while he's kind of thinking about it. Yes, lots of puzzles.
This is my
But no,
spirit
unfortunately not.
Remiske just turns around and goes, I I think this is a dead end.
Well, on the right side, you did support a small local business, so kudos to
did.
you on that.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
We try
As
turning the queen to see if it's like a jar in itself.
Sure. Yeah, you can take a look at it.
I immediately just start like rapidly trying to twist the queen apart.
Just kind of just like turning it around, or like what do you?
I'm like trying to turn it. I'm like pressing on the diamonds that are in it. The top, I try to slide out. Like I like full on geocache style. Like
Okay. I love it. Okay. Okay. So while you're fiddling around with this thing, is there anything else the rest of you are doing while you're there?
uh, as this is all going on, I think Barb is just kind of looking around. She probably finds like a stack of it's like boxes of puzzles that are missing all of the edge pieces. It's like a tall stack like to the ceiling. She goes and she grabs one, and the whole stack comes tumbling down on top of her.
Oh no.
And I think she falls to the ground, and the contents of her bag fall out with her.
Ooh. So what is in that bag as it falls out?
There's several things. Stuff from her disguise kit, the eyes, the necklace that Not got earlier today, some makeup brushes.
What?
Hmm?
My necklace?
What about it? Yeah, Barb is just now prone on the ground under a bunch of puzzle boxes, and that is on the middle of the floor.
Not you kind of feel around and you notice the necklace isn't around your neck where you'd put it.
I'm gonna walk over to the necklace and the eyes. Put them in my bag of teeth.
Okay, so you go over and you pick up the eyes and the necklace and you put them in with the little of the teeth.
Blanca's gonna go help Barb up.
Okay, so it's just this mountain of puzzle pieces that are just there as you kind of start digging through the puzzle pieces, and it's a mix of like cardboard, wood, stone, glass. Like it's a big hodgepodge of different puzzle pieces.
I feel like this is my kind of place, you know? I feel like this is my spirit animal. I should do some sort of collaborative work. And this is definitely not an evil god. Barb, are you okay?
Uh, uh, says, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little puzzled, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
I got that.
She looks in her like through her stuff, and like sees what's missing and tries to looks and sees that the eyes and the necklace are missing, and she looks around.
You need a bigger bag.
Yeah, probably. I'm just where did those little eyes go? I had some other things in here too, but they must have fallen. Someone grab those?
You lost the eyes?
Did you say you were
my
holding on to
bag.
them?
Yeah, but my bag upended when these puzzles fell on top of me. I had them just before.
Oh no. Can I do a perception?
Alright. I'll cast Locate Object. I pretend to cast Locate Object.
You pretend to?
Did you say something?
I think your mic's muted.
Yeah, I can't hear Alex either.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, there
There
we
we
go.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
this time.
deception on that spell.
Sure. 22.
22. Okay, so it is a fabulous look as you like conjure up this spell. And does anything come out?
It's like the teeth vanished, or the eyes vanished.
That's well, how could that have happened?
Maybe we need to solve a puzzle to find them.
Oh no.
uh,
It's really not a thing, though. It's really not a thing. We almost need like a party member death just to bring in an intellectual character. It's horrible.
I think Barb will then she'll yell over to Hubert and say, sir, I had a thing that somehow has now disappeared. Is there some sort of like, lost item magic in here that makes things go missing?
No, not that I'm aware of. And you see him; he just kind of snaps his feathery fingers, and you see the mound of puzzle pieces just kind of start to pile back up in their original one, clearing the area.
And yeah, there's nothing. Are you sure no one picked them up?
I'm sorry, I've been busy with this chess piece. I swear there must be something to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking for it.
Okay.
Did I do a check to see if I saw it happen? I
Yeah,
wouldn't
go
have
ahead.
said anything either way.
Okay. Yeah, roll check. And then
Perception.
not do a perception, and then not do a sleight of hand.
21.
21.
That's a 2.
Ooh. Yes. So you saw him pick up that stuff and stuff it into his teethy bag.
Would they have seen the necklace as well, or just the eyes?
Everything. They saw it all.
While Barb and Blanca are looking, Pride is going to lean over to not. I'm not going to say anything, but I better not lose any more teeth.
We can come to an arrangement. I might
And
ask you for some advice.
I'm sorry, what are you two talking about over here?
oh, just how beautiful you are, Promisque.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
We are having to find this queen of puzzles that we're looking for.
Well, Barb seems to have lost another thing that we needed first.
Oh, lovely. What'd you lose, Bob?
The eyes disappeared out of my bag. These boxes fell over me and everything fell out. And yeah.
Sure you lost them in here? About that goblin we met in the street.
I was using them with Not earlier. I was helping him find the house.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's right.
You know,
I got a business card. We could call a lawyer and make a claim, sue in small business or small claims court.
Oh, that's mean.
You just see a head pop in the window. Did you say Sue?
There he is.
Favorite
You know-
NPC.
Barb, I'm just curious if you had been paying attention to your bag the whole time. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have been pickpocketed when you were busy taking Knott's necklace.
Doing what now?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was pretty sure one of the things I saw fall out of your bag happened to be the necklace that Knott received from his grandmother, I believe.
That's not possible. Maybe someone else put it in there.
Now that you mention it, my necklace is gone.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be a modded 20.
Ooh, okay. So yeah,
I rolled
Barb.
a 19 deception,
Ooh, okay.
so I think
Can I
Blanca sees
can
right
I
through me.
Yeah,
say
Barb
also?
sounds like she's full of shit.
Oh,
Barb, you sound like you're. No, I'm not gonna say that. Barb, is everything okay? You seem like you're not telling the truth. And that
I'm,
seems off for you.
I'm, I'm completely fine. I don't know what you're. And Barb's face just kind of falls, and oh, God, well, looks like y'all found me out. It's I first of all let you know Barb is fine. Second of all, let you know I'm not her. So,
What?
she holds out a hand. It's Casadea, goddess of stage fright. Barb's twin, so to speak.
Have you always been here with us, or did Bob leave and you like snuck her off in the night? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yes, that's why I asked. Actually, I would like to know. Yes.
Don't you worry, Barb. It's only been since this morning that I did this little switcheroo ever since I found out Barb came to my domain. Thought
I'm
I'd get
gonna.
some
I'm
stuff
gonna.
out of you.
I'm gonna put my quarterstaff to. What did? How did you pronounce it?
Casadea.
Casadea.
Casadea, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put my
like
quarterstaff to
quesadilla without
Casadea's
the L's.
chin. Where is Barb? And I'm gonna roll an intimidation check
Go ahead.
if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to help with the intimidation check, but just like waving around my bag of teeth.
What's the bag look like? Is it like a burlap bag? Like, what does the toothy bag look like?
He has multiple like pouches, kind of like almost like smoke bombs around his like belt. But he has like one massive one that's just burlap.
Okay.
17.
Okay. And then Casadea, do a.
Is that? Is it
So that's probably like an intelligence save.
intelligence? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like
What
an
is
intelligence.
that? Someone Google it, because I'm not quite.
Also a 17.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So,
Roll again.
Roll again.
both of
Both
Roll
of
us?
us?
again. Both of you.
Ooh, I rolled a 19
Ooh.
plus
I rolled a 14. So,
2.
All right.
Yeah.
So Casadea
21.
just hands up, goes, fine, and just smacks your quarterstaff away, and snaps her fingers, and then all of a sudden, in a dark poof that surrounds her, you now notice that there are two Casadeas standing there.
What? This did not help. One of you, Barb.
One of them is Barb. Both of them look like Morticia Adams from the Adams Family, standing in front of you. Gorgeous dress and black hair and all.
the Angelica Hudson version. Yeah.
Who looks kind though? Who has kind eyes? That's what I want to know.
One looks a lot more
roll for kindness.
I swear
know-
to God, if you're about to tell us only one of them can tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad.
oh, I
In
can
fact,
already
that is
tell which
exactly-
one's Barb. It's easy.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, and I go up and I look him up and down, and I put my hand on the like on the shoulder, and just kind of lean in a little bit, see their reaction, and I do the same thing. And whoever blushes, it's the fake one.
Oh, I don't even know
I
what that
love
would.
that idea.
How would that work in
I have-
rolls?
I have an
Performance?
easier way of
I feel
telling.
like that just works.
Well,
Yeah.
it's almost a charisma thing, right?
Yeah, it's probably a
Is it
charisma
like
or
maybe a charisma check or a charisma saving throw, something
performance?
like that? Performance, yeah. Performance.
yeah,
could be
do
good.
performance.
Oh, sweet. It's going to be a 15.
Not what was your idea, by the way? You were saying you already knew. What was your
So,
idea?
I would
Does,
just
hang
have
on,
them
does
both.
it involve teeth?
Technically, yes. But I'm not gonna do anything to them. I just want them to
Okay,
smile.
alright.
Whichever one's losing a tooth is the one that's real. Is one that's Barb because they both one of them lost a tooth from.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they grow back in immediately
Ah.
though?
And
Yeah, they
I don't know if
did.
it was
Barb's a
immediate.
changeling.
Was it immediate?
Barb's a
Okay,
changeling,
never
so she
mind.
can she
Okay.
made it grow back immediately.
I
Ah,
thought, yeah, and I
Right.
thought all of ours
Damn it.
grew back in.
They all pop in pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea though. I like that.
Yeah.
That was a
Smart.
clever idea.
That is smart. I thought you were
Okay.
gonna
Also
go
have Zone
into
of
their
Truth.
dental charts and figure out exactly like if one had a cavity in the left incisor or
Can-
something.
5 years
Can
ago,
I-
you ate a candy.
Cool.
Does Barb
You
have
I
know
say
Barb
something?
has perfect teeth. Barb has perfect teeth.
Can I do something?
Yeah. I feel like that would be like a Constitution save for you. See if you'll
Me?
blush.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 16.
16.
Of
Yeah,
course.
16.
I
Yeah.
know Barb won't blush.
So none of them blush.
I do have Zone of Truth.
Oh.
And you just
Well,
see
then
one
not take the
just look at
stage.
the other and just like
Right.
just tell them.
I was about to say we haven't even asked him yet. One of them might just be honest and say,
That's-
"Oh, hi, I'm Bob."
I was just waiting. I didn't know what was going on. I've kind of been in a dark room for the last several hours. I was just kind of getting my bearings back. I'm the real Barb. Hello. Nice to meet
Oh.
you all again.
Oh, please! It wasn't that bad. And the other one crosses her arms. You had a lovely chair to sit in.
I was tied to it.
I mean,
the
that one
ropes
over there,
were
he,
not
he likes
silken.
it. So I mean, I thought
You
maybe
didn't
you
use
did too.
silken ropes? That's like in chapter 3 of my
Hempen.
book.
Hempen.
Ah.
The disgust in which you said it.
Oh, I love it. But all of you were quite droll, if I might say so. It took you forever to notice your friend wasn't here. Must say I'm quite bored about all of this.
Well, if I'm to say anything to you, I would say please stay away from my friends, and if you ever come near us again, I'll show you a stage to be frightful of. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure. She see her roll her eyes. Well, wherever you may be inspiring others, I will be there with people wishing their demise.
As
Well,
it
actually,
always has been.
Yeah. Oh.
Go ahead, by all means. I hate to interrupt this family gathering.
Oh no, family gatherings are better when interrupted, in my opinion.
Very well then. I was going to say, since we do have a family associate that lives, here in this area, Miss Quesadilla, have you heard of a Queen of Puzzles?
Yes.
Elaborate.
No. Can't even get my name right. Why would I elaborate with the crab folk?
I'm gonna at this point now. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth on her, which I've
Okay.
called the question and answer portion. So she does need to make a charisma save.
Okay. What's she gotta be?
15.
15. She does not.
Cool. Ask the question again, Reginald.
Right. So you know this Queen of Puzzles, right?
Yes.
Do you know where we could find her?
Yes, I do.
Be more specific.
Oh,
No,
right.
no yes or no questions.
Oh, well, I think I have to be yes or no questions. Because like if I ask her if she would like to show us where we're supposed to go, she's just going to say
I
no.
would
because
not.
she obviously-
I
See,
definitely
exactly.
would not.
All right. So,
All right, maybe the crab guy isn't so bad.
does she live in this quadrant, the city?
No, dumb. She's over that way. You see her point over towards, and you look out the window, and there's a tall black tower that looks like a chess piece.
Oh.
Probably should have guessed that one ourselves without burning this spotlight.
Yeah. Bunch of dum-dums.
Have you always been this way with your sister?
It's yeah, I mean, since we ascended to godhood.
Right,
Yeah,
but I
I think
mean,
so.
you're gonna be immortal, right? Like we're gods now. As long as people believe in you, people are always gonna have stage fright, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, and I may be stepping outside of my bounds a little bit, and forgive me if I am, because all I've got here is a crab and some coffee. But it seems to me like you've got a rest of eternity, and you got your sister here with you. I would try to figure that out. Try to bury whatever etch it is between the two of you. Grow up.
Ooh, that's a good point. Y'all better leave quickly. Just oof. Just terrible taste.
You know what, Barb? Found family can sometimes be better than actual family, I find. Can I please hit this one?
It
Please,
would be my honor to
please,
let you hit
please.
her.
Thank God. I'm gonna smack her off the head.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like unarmed
Roll
strike.
an
but
attack.
I am a monk, so it's gonna hurt
Okay.
probably.
Roll an attack.
That would be what is that? I cannot do math. 16.
Oh, 17.
Oh,
Your hand comes and it just grazes the face. Just grazes the face as you come, but you see her eyes kind of open a little bit. So, well,
Blanc-
sister, it's these are friends, huh? Just
wait. I
better
have something so I can hit when I
scuttle
don't
on.
hit. I can't
Blanca,
remember what it's
Blanca,
called.
You
love.
keep trying if you
People
want.
who people who talk with their fists have forgotten how to talk with their feelings. Come on, let's go see this Queen of Puzzles.
Okay.
I agree.
Barb, I'm with you. Sisters suck.
I'm gonna hit you next time. Promise.
I'll keep trying, dearie. And sister, just
Oh,
next time you impersonate me, can you just look a little bit better?
I'm gonna pickpocket her with my mage hand.
All right, go ahead.
And what?
my sister.
Can I distract her? I was gonna distract her and be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
wow!"
go ahead. Yeah, I love it.
In
But
last
play this out.
season's
What are you doing?
shoes, in last season's shoes with those split ends, I think
13,
I think this is an upgrade.
27.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so you're able to reach in and you get 2 things. Actually, you get 3 things. So you get a stuffed red dragon. Looks like a little like plushy red dragon. You get a jar that has like a kind of like silvery. It looks like melted silver that's in it, and it says honey on the outside of the jar. And you also get a vial of spiders.
Right. So 2 snacks for Virginia and a vial of mercury.
A jar, perhaps of death?
Probably.
Well, I wouldn't.
No, okay. That would have been too
Throw
easy.
the eyes in.
Good idea. Though.
I'm gonna
Um,
troop those into my own pouch and start walking towards the tower.
Okay. All right, and everybody heading out towards the tower.
As we leave, I'll just say, "All right, well, as always, it's been a pleasure, Casadaya. Anyways, love you. See you at the next holiday," and walk out.
And as you leave, she says, "Love you too, sis." And then you just hear the bell close, and you all start heading towards the Black Tower.
I'm gonna grab Barb's arm, like they don't matter. Or like this,
Family.
I'm halfling,
Yeah.
so it's like they don't matter.
can I get Casadea to think before we leave?
Sure.
I want
We
to
all
take my
just
invisible
keep
mage hand and just
running
pull
for a
out our
moment.
tooth.
Ooh.
So as
That's-
you hear the door start to close, like right before it goes, you just hear "ow," and then you hear the door close.
Perfection.
All right, Bob,
Awesome.
these are for you, and I'll hand Barb both the vials and the stuffed dragon.
Barb will say, "Oh, she did steal this from me," as she holds up the vial of spiders. I thought she did. Oh, anyway, thank you very much.
Why
Don't ask
you?
questions. Don't
Very
ask questions.
well. No, you're just going to keep moving.
So we're looking for a puzzle queen.
Right, that tower over there looks like a chess piece. Probably should have gotten that. We're just like seeing it, really.
Should have checked that one first, I think.
Well,
Oh
touche.
well. You know, you guys are a lovely team, and in the end, you know saw through my sister's ruse and got me back, and that's all that matters.
Are we sure this is the right one?
Of course.
Swings.
Just gonna roll inside, just real quick.
Yeah, sure. Roll insight.
Oh, well, 13. Rolling really poorly.
Hey, it looks like Barb. Sounds like Barb.
Looks and sounds like Barb, but then again, so did the other one.
Yeah.
All right.
All
And
right.
with that, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Onward to adventure.
All right. And with that, we end this episode with you walking, heading towards the tall black tower.
Ooh. I like that we didn't notice at all a grand puzzle piece. That's how that's how low we rolled on that perception check.
Yep.
It was pretty bad, but still. But
I rolled high, but I was looking for game stores. So
that is true. You weren't actually looking for it, so, but that's okay. But yeah, so that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. We are so excited that you were able to join us on this little adventure. A couple of quick announcements. We have merch. We are now offering stickers in 4 different styles of our logo, so make sure that you go and check those out. You can find those on our sponsor's website, Scheckler Woodwork, woodworking.com, and use the code 5% chance. So that's 5 the percent chance. Percent chance? I said that wrong. Percent sign chance. There we go. For 10% off these stickers and everything else in the store. And until you see us next week, same time, same place, same adventure, same gods. I don't think we're missing anybody next
Sometimes.
week. I think everybody should be here. Sometimes. Last time, no. This time, yes. So let's see. Wednesday at 7 p.m., Ash and Shade Committee. And keep an eye on our Twitter for updates on what is to come in the future, as well as our continuing to update schedule. We have some awesome stuff coming, and I won't spoil any surprises. But thank you all so much for watching, and you have a great night. My name is Alex. You can find me at Alexander the Dad on TikTok. Let's go round this time. Okay, maybe not round. Sin, you go.
Hello, I'm Sin. You can find me on all my socials below in the chat.
Awesome. Operator.
Hello, I'm Operator. You can find me on all my socials down below in the chat.
Genders.
Hi, I'm Janders or Jared. You can also find my socials in the chat.
Justin.
I'm Justin. You can find my socials in the chat. Teeth.
Dan.
I'm Dan. You can find me at Dan the Baker because I'm the nice one.
This is true. All right, Round, are you back with us?
I am. Sorry.
Okay.
My
No, you're good.
audio just cut out.
Send us home.
Send us home. Finish us off.
Yes, I am SRoundDMD on TikTok and YouTube and not a lot of other places, to be honest. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you again next week, and have a lovely rest of your week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Toodles.